back live, don't know what happened there, but we are back. I've lost connection.
Oh no,
but I've managed to get it back.
The privacy, I've just done all of that, they weren't even on the right privacy. Good guard dog, isn't it?
Not really. I've had to just restart it again because it cut me off.
Is it going?
Yeah.
Right, ladies and gentlemen on Facebook, this Edward Timpson is in this house. He physically tried tipping Kelvin off the ladder, and then he assaulted Eugene and stole his phone. So he not only steals children to feed his parents.
I want my son back. I want my son back from
And his phone.
foster care, my son. Return my son.
My megaphone.
Return my son.
Both of them, Mark.
Hello. I want my son back. Mr. Timpson, please give me my phone back.
Bucket. There it is. He snatched it off him. He was trying to tip Kelvin off the ladder, and Eugene got him trying to do it. And then he went to Eugene and grabbed his phone. And he's run in. He assaulted Eugene. So it's not a washout. Edward Timpson, bring out that mobile phone you've just stolen. Because it's got footage of you assaulting someone. You've stolen a phone. If that gets wiped, we've got you grabbing it.
And assaulted Eugene.
I'll give you a number of my
Mobile phone.
01273 01273
Just
674.
let me, have we got another phone that you can,
Yeah, well, I've got contracts.
have you?
This is an assault. You have any right.
Oh, one.
Right, give us that number of your solicitor again.
Mr. Timpson, why did you take my mobile phone?
Give us your number again for solicitor.
01273 01273 674 674 898 898.
Ring it and shoot up ladder and give him it.
I want my son back now from foster care. I will not move till my son comes back. I will not move at all. Give my son back now.
You have stolen man's phone and you have assaulted him. Not forced adoption. Open up the secret family court. We want our children back. We want them back now.
Edward Timpson, you've been on Facebook stealing a phone and assaulting somebody. Bring the phone back. If you wipe it, we've still got you doing it. You've stolen someone's phone as well as the child.
Edward Timpson's house. Edward Timpson.
This is enough. This is not some gang here. Give my phone now back. Call this number. They give number out of hours.
Right, he's not going to talk. They're not going to talk to us, are they?
No, they will talk. They will.
Right.
I wouldn't advise you to go too far. Don't shut my phone up, guys. It's on charge in the car.
Did you get his phone?
You got a pen and piece
Yes.
of paper?
In rucksack there's a piece of paper and there's pens in pocket.
Where's Calvin's phone?
On charge in his car. There's pens inside pocket, Mark. Phone them all and tell them Edward Timpson's assaulted someone, tried tipping them off a ladder and stolen a phone. Assaulted another man and stolen a phone. Tell them it's live on Facebook now.
So it's okay, hi mate, sorry to everyone who's just joined. Edward Timpson has come out of his property, assaulted Eugene and grabbed his phone. Took his phone off him. Yeah, so that's what happened, guys. We want to all
Bottle of water in that car and also in another bag in the boot, I think.
I've got about 6
5% if anyone can call media, please.
They're onto it now. Don't panic, they're onto it now.
Who is? Who?
Kelly and Jeff are on it now. Don't worry, it's all in hand.
I was assaulted by minister. How it is possible? I didn't give you any permission to give my phone. I can't. Wait.
If he assaults,
Here with a peaceful intention. There was no any aggression here.
if Edward Timpson is prepared to assault 2 adult men and steal a phone off them, showing him doing it, what is he likely to be doing with all these children that they're stealing?
Let's okay. We come here with a peaceful intention to pass my petition. I need to come to dialogue with Mr. Timpson. That's what I want. I know that police is watching now. There is no any assault here. There is peaceful. Mr. Timpson must give me my mobile phone now and meaningful dialogue with me. And that's about it. There is too much of us. You see, there is all witnesses. You witness how grab my phone.
Return the phone! Please come out of your house and return the phone!
They took my child, they took my phone, everything.
A peaceful protest for the stolen children! The thousands of children that you're taking! Every youth is families!
I want my son back now from foster care.
Return these stolen children to this good loving family!
Can you bring from car my placard, please?
Yeah, it's placards,
Please.
that big
whiteboards, yeah. Yeah, so for anybody who's just joining, there is a few. We're here at Edward Timpson's house, who was already attempted to tip Kelvin off the ladder while he was up near
I
top.
want my son back. I want my son back from...
He's assaulted Eugene and stolen his phone off him because he was videoing him doing it. So he's stolen the phone to, yeah, he's stolen the phone. Yeah, Edward Timpson stolen his phone. I would imagine he's inside now, wiping the evidence. It's Dial House.
Yes. Hold on. David, do you want to speak to this lady a minute on the phone?
Hello.
Don't go too far because the signal gone.
But are you the newspaper?
Yeah, BBC.
BBC, you're the BBC? Right, well, it's the news desk that we need. There is a protest currently going on at Dial House, Tyrrell Lane, at Edward Timpson's home. the Minister of State, and he has assaulted 2 people and stolen someone's phone that videoed him doing it. Yeah?
Police is here.
Yeah, hello, can you put us through to the news desk, please?
Police are here.
We're in Crewe. Yeah. I don't know. We're in Crewe. At Dial House, Tyranny Lane, Edward Timpson's house, the Minister of State. We've come to do a peaceful protest, and Edward Timpson has assaulted 2 people and stolen a man's mobile phone. That looks like Edward Timpson's mother coming in. Hello, is that news? BBC News? Right, it's the news that we need. It's the news desk that we need. Sorry? Yeah, we've got a peaceful protest going on at Edward Timpson, Minister of State's house, in Dial House, Tyrrelling Lane, in Crewe. And Edward Timpson has been out and he's assaulted 2 people and stolen a phone that's got recorded him doing it. It's a protest going on at his house now, at Dial House.
Tell Alana Joshua's crying.
Right, I am David Alexander. Right, I'm gonna have to get... Right, I'll give you my number, but I've got that phone on a live, so... can you get that? Can you get my other phone out? Oh, right. Another phone is 078 4033 6811. Yeah. We're... Yeah, Dial House, Tyrrelly Lane. To be honest with you, I couldn't. There's about a dozen of us and a police car now. About forced adoption and the fact that Edward Timpson, being Minister of State for Children, refuses to investigate forced adoption, and the fact that Edward Timpson is the Minister of State for Children and Families and he refuses to investigate complaints of corruption. And that's his job to do it. But the reason is his parents run adoption agencies. So the reason he won't investigate the corruption is he's busy feeding his parents' businesses. And he's assaulted. Right, okay then. Right, thanks, bye. That's Kelly's phone. They're going to get somebody to ring me back on mine. I hope it's charged up enough.
This is unbelievable. He could talk to me, he could say with property, but grab my mobile phone.
Yeah, he's grabbed that because it's got evidence of him trying to injure somebody by tip them off a ladder.
My
Yeah.
phone now, because listen, call to media.
They were on call, they're calling us back.
Kelly's been on the phone to media, so we're hoping to get media here, yeah?
Our overlords.
Yep.
In the Middle Ages, they were overlords, you see. No way. If you really doesn't need to do the children. They were our overlords, you know what I mean? Doesn't think your
Return the phone.
enough is enough. Absolutely.
We want our
You're my
children
fault.
back.
This is assault.
Edward Timpson, it's your job to investigate the corruption.
We need results.
The family courts and social services are corrupted. You've had letters from me personally that you haven't bothered to reply to. You pass them on back to the people who's corrupted to investigate themselves. It's your job to investigate this corruption. It's very easy now to see why you won't.
No assault is meant, no robbery is meant. It's very peaceful. No drug, alcohol involved. Yeah. Mr. Timpson, he grabbed my mobile phone. I was assaulted by him, sir. This is not good at all.
I'm Sergeant Andy Wedgwood.
Sorry, sir.
I'm Sergeant Andy Wedgwood.
Sorry, Sergeant, your name, please.
Andy Wedgwood.
Andrew Wedgwood.
Yeah. I can speak to you in a moment. I'll speak to House over
It's absolutely fine, sir. As I said, there is no any assault meant here. Absolutely nothing. No drug, alcohol, robbery, absolutely. Over the road is my son back. That's what they want. Yes. But you tell him he was giving my mobile phone now. This is it.
If he's wiped the, if he has deleted the recording of him assaulting someone,
He's a minister.
is that criminal damage?
What I mean? 50 million so what? I got my son back now. Can
It-
you ask Mr. Simpson give my mobile phone?
It's very easy to see why they refuse to investigate stolen children, children being trafficked into adoption agencies and fostering.
If you will try to, you know, to get me physically to be assaulted, okay? I'm in the contact with the solicitor, with the Kelly.
Can we ask you, if he's deleted that recording of him assaulting somebody, is that criminal damage?
Without knowing more about it and speaking to everyone, I couldn't really comment.
Because he has no right to go into someone's phone.
I will try to look at my name, surname, address, you know, everything. This is enough is enough. They keep my child here to take care of
No,
my
waiting for him.
Give me reason.
You could be getting some banners out my suitcase and hang them on his gates, hang them on trees. Get some banners out.
Can they get some banners out?
These ladies might as well be doing it. Come in and park here. Or park behind you. Hang them on gates and on trees, wherever
The
you
police aren't
can.
going to arrest us though.
No, not for hanging banners, no.
Yeah,
There's
Because
nothing.
we don't mind doing the protest, but
Don't
we're
worry,
fighting
but-
for the other three back and we're going to court next
Yeah,
month.
you're not
so
gonna
I
get
don't want to get
arrested.
arrested for doing anything.
You're not going to get
Well,
arrested.
it's my lawyer said I can protest as long as
Yeah.
it's peaceful, but if I get arrested, then I bugger it up.
Yeah, we're being peaceful.
Yeah.
Just fasten banners on
The
gates,
isn't it the
anywhere
ones I'm worried
outside.
about Is Eugene and
You-
Calvin, isn't it?
yeah, them's the ones. Just fasten top one on, don't tap them like that. That down bottom, that onto there.
Pull down then.
There's loads of banners there. Fasten them wherever you can. Have a handful of leaflets and all in case people come by. Give me a couple of leaflets. I'll give them to police. There's a megaphone there if anybody wants one. Mark, do you want to move the car back? Lisa, hang that up. Hang on.
Oh shit, sorry, I didn't realise it. You've got it too.
It's all right. Go on.
Thank you, Carl.
You just hold that a minute. You want some leaflets to tell you more about what it's about?
Okay, thank you.
Police usually want to so they know what it's about. They usually have one so they can see what it's all about.
It's all evidence, isn't it?
You know, it's... I'm not trying to get you to take sides,
No,
it's
no.
just so you know what we're about. That's
The sergeant will grab hold of it when he comes out if you need to.
it's the only reason I offered you it, like, you know.
No, it's fine, I appreciate it.
Because we're here to do it peacefully, it's no good writing to him.
I can't believe it, really. This is normal democratic country, so anyone can take your child like that. This is crazy. Do you have filming still, yeah?
Viv Baker says you just rung the mail.
You filming?
Good.
Yeah?
The more we have, the better.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Okay. My son should come home now. I'm going nowhere till my son will come back. Simple as that. It has nothing to do in the foster care. Take mercy for a child. I'm a single father. Have 2 years stay in the foster care for what? You know, they made assessment and said because my father was in ghetto during Second World War, my son should stay in the foster care. This is not normal. You understand? They made assessment to me because my father was in ghetto during Second World War. They said my son should stay in the foster care. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. And the minute tell why my son in the foster care, no one gave me an answer. They just don't talk to me. I have clean medical card, I have no issues, all my own. Why my son should stay in the foster care? Probably alright. Just one of them, no alarm if you want. I'm going over till my son will be allowed to come back home. Full stop.
Jeff, just walk.
Simple as that. There is no jokes here. But I didn't come here to intimidate. I didn't come here to assault. I didn't come to bring any problem. I want to talk to Mr. Timpson, not to sort of, like some sort of suck, grab my mobile phone.
How do you turn the car off?
Yeah, go on then.
Martin,
To make a complaint
give that to Kelly.
to the police. He took my phone. Would you kindly help me to recover it?
I can witness.
He is a witness.
I'm a
he
witness.
took my phone.
He did, Mr. Simpson.
He just took it by force.
Took his
It's okay,
phone off
Eugene,
him
we've got that line. We've got that line. It's on
After that
Facebook.
line, yeah?
It's all over Facebook. I'm taking the phone. We've got that. We've got everything.
Because Eugene had filmed him all to the ladder
Yeah.
where I'm like that
Yeah, I know.
on one blooming leg.
I appreciate it's not my property. I know that, but we didn't get any chance. I talked to my solicitor. Whatever. I mean,
It's a bit dodgy,
I'm
isn't
not,
it?
yeah, it is very, very dodgy. Election you know, they behave like some, overlords. You can take your child, take your phone. No way I will go here.
He ain't going to come down. He's going to be up there all night, so they're going to be here all
can't
night.
just do
You know what I mean?
No, it's an
He's also
overnight.
on the
Foster care
airline,
adoption.
so
Foster care adoption.
he won't come down.
Adopt all countries.
It's an overnight job.
Look at London when they handcuff themselves to the sun, do you know what I mean? Like,
Right? I'm not
on the
breathing.
hunger strike, he ain't coming down, do you know
I
what I
my
mean?
son back and that's it. I'm not charged, I'm not sort of, convicted, I mean, I'm a normal human being. Why my child should stay in a foster care? They can tell there is a two sides of foster, okay? Took judgment, took read everything, but there is nothing there.
Well, women scared to report domestic violence are having the children taken. I've been left with 3 children out of 5 children because I reported domestic violence, you know what I mean? I'm capable of looking after 3, but not 5.
So rather than grab my phone, he better come to the dialogue and talk to me what I want.
That's why people
what I
not
want,
reporting
not just
domestic
grab my phone.
violence.
What is that? Sackery. This is absolute sackery.
Because you had footage of him. You had footage of him assaulting.
Is that Kelly's?
Trying to tip him off the ladder.
You want to swap?
Well, that's criminal damage.
This is your dad's.
He
You told me to hold it.
He's not above.
It's also converting the court to a course of justice. That is rightly wrong.
But it's who he is.
I've got the
If he
pink
can get
phone.
away with stealing kids and
I don't do
refusing
well with
to
pink.
investigate the
This is
corruption.
unbelievable, you mean? I want my son home.
Before you say it's not
I'm a
mine.
single father. What I did wrong? You can see me on Facebook, on Twitter. I'm not hiding anything. I mean, so watch if you want. Whatever. I know you.
Yeah. Viv is phoned the mail.
Is she? Oh yeah, get Viv to get phoning round all
Daily Mail.
newspapers. Yeah, if Maria, you know who you are. You have contacts with media in this area. Contact all media. Edward Timpson has assaulted 2 people and stolen a phone. A mobile phone that's got footage of him doing it. If that footage is missing, he's also committed criminal damage as well if he's wiped it. And perverting the course of justice.
Yeah. Hi guys, we're outside the
You want your phone back, Dave? Because my hand's getting cold.
Yeah. So we need people contacting media. We've got the BBC contacted. It's ITV, Sky, RT, CNN. Contact them all because they all have local offices, especially RT.
How much battery you got?
69%. Bloody hell, I had 100 when we started. If anybody in this area can get down to supporters, get down.
People reporting on this, like they report on, like Big Scotland reporting on the government stealing children.
That is probably what they'll do. They've already taken a video down off YouTube, but it's been put back on again by somebody else.
It will be put by overseas provider, doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
When you can see it won't have a single video.
Is it Samsung?
No, but Galaxy, yeah.
That'll keep it charged.
Can you try to post this
Is it telephone?
Yeah.
I think Mark tried.
I think Mark tried.
We'll keep trying, Eugene, yeah? We'll keep trying.
If anybody watching,
Guys, we need media attention here, yeah? We need media attention, please. Any of you guys online, contact the media, yeah? Get the media here. Any guys in crew, and try and get as many people here as possible. We need more people here, yeah?
Alan, I have filed an official request to Mr. Timpson yesterday on Twitter. I have filed his request. If his request is Mr. Timpson will give me an answer now. That's all. That's all I want.
but it's when you're here at his home, it's quite easy to see why he refuses to investigate the corruption in system. I mean, this must be well over £1 million house funded by stolen children. This is what it is. His parents all this time brag about the good they're doing for fostering children, and they're not doing good. It's their own bank account they're doing good. It's their own properties they're doing good. Very nice big houses. At the cost of our children. He is the Minister of State for Children and Families. What such a conflict of interest is that? Should he hold this job? No wonder he refuses to investigate the corruption. Everybody knows the corruption's in it. Everybody knows how much corruption there is. And they just refuse to investigate. Well, when you look at this very nice house, he does have a very nice house. All funded from the theft of our children and children in past. The amount of money they get for fostering children, and they're crying they're not getting enough, and they want holiday pay as well. Oh my God, what more do they want? Why can't he have his cut?
Well, we want him to come down, clearly. If he's warm, comfortable up there, he's not going to come down, is he? So why are we going to make it easier?
Well, no, he's not going to come down. So you're more willing to getting cold and
But then he'll have to
Being ill.
get warm, won't he? You can't give him the hoodie.
Come on.
You can't give him the hoodie.
That ain't going to stop them from staying out.
You can.
I appreciate that, and that's their
Stop
decision,
forced
isn't it?
adoption! Open up the secret family courts to the
That everybody
public.
listening, they won't even
Stop
allow us to
forced
pass a court up.
adoption.
They want to
Open
try
up the
and
secret
freeze them
family
down.
courts.
Yeah, that's
Let the public
They want to
know
try and
what's
freeze them
going
down
on.
rather than face the criminal actions of what Edward Timpson's
Can we
doing.
talk for a second?
Yep.
I'm saying, I don't have to have the hoodie right now. My sergeant's in the house, he's going to be out in a minute.
Okay.
I'll talk to him. If he makes a different decision,
I
then of
respect
course
that,
it
that's fine. No problem.
Does that sound like a
Yep,
compromise?
that's fine.
It's a peaceful protest.
Yeah.
They're not doing nothing
That's
wrong.
debatable,
They
isn't
should
it,
be.
Martin?
Why is it?
Wrong, they're on someone's house.
It's a peaceful protest.
Open up the secret family court. Stop these corrupt judges and lying social workers from taking these children based on false reports and lies, fabrications of the truth.
I appeal to member of the parliament. I appeal to Sheila Fernandez.
So, if this is not a peaceful protest, what's trying to knock somebody off a ladder and stealing their phone then? Is that not a criminal act?
Well, it looks like because it's a government minister, a corrupted government minister, it's acceptable.
Yeah, it's acceptable to the police because they're involved.
If it had been him on the ladder and one of us trying to knock him off it, we'd be locked up now. There wouldn't be in house talking to us. They would not be in the house talking to us. We'd be down at station. But because he's a government minister, he can do what the hell he likes.
Can you continue, please? I appeal now to Council of Europe. I appeal to Neil Musnieks. You see what is going on here. Could you please take anything? My petition at the European Parliament on the discrimination, on the racial, language and religious grounds. Number of this 18441. I was near the Council of Europe. I appeal Neil Musnieks. You see what is going on here. Minister became like a sack. He just grabbed my phone. I got my son back. I appeal to Council of Europe. Please do something about it.
Well, Minister Edward Timpson, I mean, he was pretty desperate because it had footage of him committing a criminal act. He was pretty desperate to grab that phone.
He didn't tell me just
But yeah, because he's minister of a minister, he's able to do it. He's allowed to do it. If one of us had been knocking him off a ladder, that's if we could have got anywhere near him, we would have been locked up by now. But because it's Edward Timpson, no, he can get away with it.
Looks like we're coming out now.
Stop forced adoption. Return these children to the parents.
I'm the owner of this property, and I'd like to formally ask you to leave the grounds of this property, please. Thank you.
Stop forced adoption.
Mr.
Open up the
Timpson,
secret family
we've
court.
formally asked you to investigate the corruption in the needless destruction of families.
The household has asked you to leave, so could you please leave his private
Will.
grounds? Thank you.
Right, well, just go on to the road.
I'll come and speak to you on the road.
Right.
And just explain what our presence is here as well.
You say because Edward Timpson's requested us to leave, we're leaving. But, you know, he's requested, he is asked.
Yeah, if you just move your car
You-
off the road as well.
You've got Bob. Because it's Edward Timpson, you know, he's been formally requested thousands of times to investigate the corruption. If he's deleted that data off it of him assaulting somebody, is that criminal damage?
Is that a criminal sorting out one thing at a time.
Right.
Okay.
No, but in your opinion, is it?
Whose car is that?
It's the guys up there.
Okay.
He can't move it, he's got keys. And as we're not allowed to pass him a jumper up, I don't see why you should pass keys down
Okay,
to us.
I'm Sergeant Andy Wedgwood from Cheshire Police. Okay. As the household has clearly pointed out, it's his private land. He's asked you to leave, and you have done so. Okay. Our role as a police force is to facilitate you, make any peaceful protest that you wish to do so. That is private land, obviously.
Yeah, we accept that.
And he's asked you to leave, which you have done. If you want to carry on any protests out here, that's fine. I've got no objection to that. I would just ask that you make sure that you don't block the road and that there's clear access.
Yeah, we'll comply with that.
Okay.
And we won't come back on his property.
Right.
Well,
I'll sort that out now. Obviously they're on the roof, so I'll discuss any issues with them. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Any questions?
If we're allowed to pass them some coats to keep them warm.
At the moment,
we're willing to move. Yeah.
If they request that, we'll
if they'll allow us back on to give them some supplies, we'll move his car off as well.
Okay. At the moment, he's asked you to leave the land.
And we have.
Leave it at that, and anything else we'll try and facilitate.
What about the phone?
Himself?
Yes, that was Edward Timpson.
And identified himself.
Yeah, that was Edward Timpson.
Did Eugene get his phone back?
Thank you very
What
much.
about the phone?
I will sort that out.
Right.
Whose phone is it?
It's Eugene.
It's Eugene's up there. Yeah.
I'll sort it out.
The guy in the suit.
Well, that is banner, and it's on that side.
It's us, not our banners. It's a pity I didn't bring staple gun. We could have stapled them on trees.
Isn't that side?
You're not allowed on it.
What?
Eugene, I can hear you. All right, okay, yeah. Come on, you can bring it outside. Go here, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Simpson, give my mobile phone now. You're not my overlord. Give my phone now. Okay? I want my son come back home now. Mr. Simpson, let my son come home now.
Open up the secret public hall. Let's go one of them.
I want my son back home now. Why do you keep my son? Let me come. Why do you keep my son? Come on. I want my son back home now. I don't go nowhere. I want my son back home now.
Martin! Martin! Can you bring me megaphone?
I want my son back home.
Can you bring me megaphone? Right, if anybody can find the number for Russia Today, is that a newspaper?
No, it's a news channel.
It's a news channel, Russia Today news channel. If you can find a number for them on Google, inform them of it, and tell them what's going on. Yeah, just a minute. Here, get going down there and just invite everybody to watch. Invite everybody.
Alana! Assuming this is CID, is it?
Not there. More, please. All right.
This is where MPs live, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's either else like that.
Well, if you steal children,
I don't steal children.
no, but this is how. This is what's paid for this: the theft of children. The government minister for state, Edward Timpson, for children and families, refuses to investigate the corruption in it. Even when proof is sent to him, he refuses to investigate.
Is that your BMW?
Is it mine?
He's the Minister of State. No, it's taxpayers.
Must be Mr. Timpson's.
No, it's taxpayers.
Well, it's not. It's the
Cheshire
children.
Police.
Yeah, taxpayers.
That's for you to invite.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Do you want to go along? That's what I was.
That was you.
Yeah, inviting people. No, this is how you get. I mean, this is.
I'm just saying. Wish I had an house like that.
Well,
I want to win the lottery.
No, you don't need lottery. All you need to do is steal children.
Funny enough. Hang on, you're not getting this. I don't steal children. I'm a policeman.
No, but do you know?
I'm not like the child capture.
You assist them.
I don't assist anybody to steal anyone.
No, it's the system that assists.
Oh, he said I assist.
Not the system.
You do actually, because when the court order,
you do steal children.
when the court order is given and it's based on lies,
You know what? I'll talk to you.
corruption.
But if you're telling me that I'm stealing children, I won't bother.
Do you know how you're involved?
I'm not involved.
Because
Do you know what I do for
no,
a
the
living?
police itself, not
No,
you
well,
Are you
personally,
armed one?
right? But the police itself are involved because when I had my children taken away, it was 2 police officers that came in my house and took them away on the orders of the social services.
Yeah, so they just did it, but social services in the court.
So
Yeah,
you are involved.
Should you not?
If it's indirectly or directly, you're involved.
When,
Not me.
No, not you as a
Right.
person.
but when you go, because it's your job to do, when you've got an order to do
Yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
when
Yeah.
somebody shows you proof that that order is based on false evidence,
So they're just going to go what the things.
it's, you know,
Hello.
you should.
All right.
We accept you have a job to do and you have to do it.
We got a job
But
to do.
you should have a line that you don't cross.
It was.
Now, yeah,
Well, you shouldn't get
was it a specific case is a young girl who she was backward, no admitting, no denying.
I'm sure that's not the right terminology, but
Her
She was a bit
parent-
slow.
Her partner
yeah.
left her and she struggled with kids and she went to social services and said, can you help me?
They up there, alright? They took the
They
kids.
took the kids. They did it with lies.
Every time you
I
get
know, but you can tell me
Yeah,
also.
but
I
listen,
can't justify or
When the police
say
went
whether
with
it's
her to
right
get
or wrong.
kids,
'Cause I'm not there.
she asked the social worker, why did you lie in court?
I want my son back home.
And she never answered, but she
Timpson
kept
is
going,
not my
why
father.
did you lie
I
in
want my son
court?
back home now.
And eventually,
I'm going to kick you with nads in a minute. My name's Mark.
Well, Mark, you're lucky. I'm not calling you George. I call everybody George because I'm bad for names. So all women are Georgette and all men are Georges.
Dog with an air lip. Mark.
No, not you personally, but if you're there and you hear the social worker admit to that, I think what you should do then is...
Oh dear.
I'm going to beg to see my own son. There is no other one here. This is a free democratic country. There's a injunction. I don't care about this injunction. You see, I don't
know what this is.
Well, we found out. To adoption agency.
Now you see.
I want my son back home. Did nothing wrong.
I just don't know who lives here.
My son needs his father. Unless my son will come back home, I'm not moving here.
I ran out of data last week. I was devastated after watching football. Oh no, there's no football on. No football's on tomorrow.
I want my son back home. I kindly appeal to Mr. Timpson to allow my son come back home from foster care. We don't need this foster care. You're not after mention here.
They need to lose all the last, which they're not going to do, are they?
All what I want is my son back home. Please return my son.
Tottenham lost yesterday.
Yeah, I know, last night.
So that does do good.
A little
They're
bit.
right behind them.
No, we're not. We're miles away.
How is it possible? It is not possible to make them complain. It is not possible to do nothing. No one even bothered to talk to me. Why my son is being kept in the foster care?
Well, I've invited everybody as far as it'd let me get back, and I've zoomed in on the thing.
On which grounds my son being kept in the foster care? Ask Brandon in Medway Council. On which grounds you keep my son in the foster care?
39 people have
many
shared
times
the
working
video.
together with me and return my son. You just ignored me. You will not ignore me for long. Return my son now. Let my son come home. He needs his father. He doesn't need your foster placement. For what? You're wasting taxpayers' money on my son. You need other things to waste your money too.
That is...
400 pounds a week for what?
Need to know where you are.
Tell her we are at Dial House, Tyrrelly Lane, Crewe.
And it's good, yeah, it's good.
Have we got the postcode? Who knows postcode?
CW.
The postcode is CW. 006 PF. That's the postcode of it. But if you Google Timpson's adoption agencies and what have you, you'll get his postcode confirmed. That's what I'm sure somebody knows it that can get it on. In a few minutes I'll get it because I've got it wrote down in car. Can you go look in on there, the postcode wrote down.
Oh, she got... Oh, he's dropped. Banners fell.
Oh dear.
I appeal to Council of Europe, please do something about it. There are thousands of European
Can we have it back? Can we have it back, or are you confiscating it for evidence?
He's just shook his head.
Hey?
That one next to the car just shook his head.
There. One at Banners has fell down. It's been confiscated for evidence.
6OF PF.
They're not prepared to let us have it back. But we've got plenty more outside. We maybe could do with one on this gate.
Postcode there.
Karen's put it on.
Right, yeah. Karen has put the postcode on. It's
somebody else has as well.
Tyrrelly Lane, Tarpley, CW6 OPF. We need every form of media informing that you can find, and anybody in or near this area that can get down and support us. This is going to be an all-night job. It will be here overnight. Oh.
David, call the local media also. David, please call the local media. David, call the local media.
They are doing, Eugene. People are contacting media. Hundreds of people are contacting them.
You did your best. Thank you very much.
Shared Eugene's recording when it was in Edward Timpson's house. He calls the police and says full address and tells police he's scared and vulnerable.
We've got it.
So it was still recording.
Eugene, your video, your phone when Edward Timpson stole it was still recording, and it's been put on Facebook. It's shared of him calling the police. So it's already on Facebook and YouTube. It's uploaded. Your phone is still recording in his house. So it's all over media, what's being said and what's happening.
No, you've just given them warning to go tell him to turn it off.
Thank you very much. My heart is with you all.
Yeah.
Our cases has to be reconsidered. Obviously we've slipped up telling you, but because they'll turn it off now. In our case, he must look in my case and let my son come home, let other kids also go home. Enough is enough. Not our overlords here can take crap on each other.
Matty.
Yeah, you won't need many, but as it spreads...
My hand's going dead with hanging on there.
You don't know that.
Read about it and you know what it's all about. Put it in the car and read it. Yeah, right. Well, you're going to be
Not being funny, but do you have any friends?
Hey, we'll just pick one on your windscreen wipers. What's that, a healthy thing? Rotty Ralphie. What's that so you can take me down the road?
Police will not drive your nose, children's services. Every time something wrong, they ask me the police for the protection. They will not change your pampers, might be cancelled, you know?
He's not going to run off through all that though, is he?
I need my son back. I need my son back now. He wants to come back. He wants to see his father. He was begging them to see his father was. And don't allow this is a crime. Stop child
Hello, Samantha.
Stop child gold. You made me cancel.
Someone's asking what's the link, anyone?
What's what?
What's the link, anyone, please?
Don't know.
I don't know what they're meaning.
I told you it's a podcast.
He stole me, brew.
Who did? Well, I've got a big flat.
Yeah, that's right. I might need that for backup.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Vodka in your
I'm the content pianist. I made cities here in this country. I played in many venues. So why I should come here just stay on the property of Mr. Timpson to beg to see my own son? You're not my overlord. You can talk my
He
son.
was telling his 9-year-old daughter to go upstairs and play on her iPad.
Shame on you, Wesley Brown. Report my son. That's what I want.
One or two.
Well, mate, he's got his children here to go upstairs and play on their iPad.
She's gone now.
Oh,
That's what that old dear come and took her.
Yeah,
He's the driver anyway, so I can get drunk and he can drive it out.
don't want to leave.
I don't, I can take my we're not true about it.
No, he won't want to speak to us, Phil. It's a total conflict.
He's from York.
Yeah, we're from
It doesn't matter, they don't know whereabouts.
I want my son back home. This is very much, this is unfair. This is a case of a child cruelty. If anyone could imagine who hear me now, anyone come to your home, grab your son, there are no perfect parents, no perfect children. There are no perfect in peace either. So rather than enter in a dialogue, Mr. Timpson grab my mobile phone.
That we do.
You're above law, you can do anything you want. How dare you to grab my phone?
Run off!
We always get
I demand European Union children to be returned to their parents. I want my son back. On which grounds you keep thousands of non-British children here? On which grounds? This is a shame. Overlords, you don't need this foster care. My son does not need your foster care. He needs his father. He needs his parents, not his placement in the foster care. He don't need it.
By the year 2000 and by the year 2020, they'll be taking taking a toll from every street in England. By the year 2020.
most of the time when you get
It's big business.
Please, people who hear me, inform more and more media as much as you can.
We're outside Cardiff.
It's like London.
Anyone who needs children, please come here from Facebook. It will be long stand. I'm ready. I'm not going anywhere here. No way. No way. But especially that Mr. Timpson grabbed my mobile phone.
Thank you guys, keep sharing.
As if I'm his overlord. You see, I can't believe he grabbed my phone. I mean, can do anything he wants.
My lawyer said I would protest because that's
Peaceful protesters.
I told you, no any repression will not help. This time it won't work. So, return my son. Now, wherever you are. Domini or Mr. Timpson, return my son. There's nothing to do in the Boston there. Nothing to do. Stop wasting taxpayers' money. Stop millions being wasted for what? Enough.
Go and get your stickers.
Enough. Got enough money already. Enough.
You'll have to go ask my father for that.
Every bus that passed us sticker.
And then they kept coming back and honking their horns.
No. Whereabouts in Manchester?
Little Alton.
You're not meant to tell him that.
It's not really Manchester, is it?
Yeah, it is. No, we're not originally from Manchester. Originally, we're from Guernsey, Channel Islands. Ever heard of it? Yeah. Little island.
How are you?
Yeah.
I wanted to work with them, you together. I told many times when we come, so you should work, together with you. I wanted to do something, positive. See, not to answer me. No, every concession worker being removed from my case, and I still telling us why my son in the foster care. Why?
Mental health problems.
Good you. You need to look at this.
They've got like illness.
This is what you are sitting for. I want an answer.
My son's got tics Tourette.
Yeah.
So he's not here because he'll be not again.
I'm not going anywhere from here to my son being returned home. Simple as that.
And they moved here so that they can see like the doctors at CAMS every other week. But over in Guernsey, you get to see them like once every month, 2 months, depending on when they can get someone from England to do a contact. So I didn't really want to come, but then I thought, well, to make the kids have it is this time of year, yeah.
I appeal to all parents, you all have children. How would you feel if your child will be taken away to foster care? How would you feel?
£2 for loaf of bread.
How would you feel that your son should every time ask to see your dad and it is not allowed to end for work? I'm not a criminal, I'm not alcoholic drug addict, I'm a concentrationist. I'm a concentrationist. I made three commercial CDs in this country, and I want my son back now. I'm a human, same as Mr. Timpson and his family. You have your children, Mr. Timpson.
The coppers would have loved him.
So you should bring my son back home. There is nothing.
Search on Google.
Look at my phone. I'm investigating my phone. I wish you all good luck. Yeah. Quite silly.
You've got a recall on him.
Quite silly.
A what?
A recall.
What's that?
When you call him back.
Oh.
Off lead.
No, he runs.
I can't delete all of you, the son.
He gets in the car and has to chase him around and I'm like...
It's amazing.
But the thing is, the good thing is, because we live in an estate, if there's somebody walking around...
Is it how Mr. should behave? Breaking someone's mobile phone to prevent publicity? I told you, man, we didn't listen to all backfire. I told you many times you don't listen.
What's that? He picked Eugene's phone up and he looked at it. I called him an ugly pig.
I want my son back home. He can never go anywhere.
Yeah, married, yeah.
Called BBC.
10 years for all my sins.
Google it is thumbs up.
Let me have a go at that.
Go on then.
Sometimes.
Don't forget the power pack.
Yeah, it's alright, it'll just angled in.
Yeah, have you ever seen NCIS? Yeah, give me a Kobe slap. Kobe slap. I'm going to put 5 o'clock to you.
26? Are you there? Yeah.
I want my son home now.
You're alright,
I want my son home. That's what I want.
Let's have me porridge.
I don't come into details. Litigation is boring.
What's that out you run?
Change can work. You don't my son. Easy. Simple. And conflict.
Yeah, we were told there was a cafe right next to it.
Can you believe it, Daisy? Can you believe it? To see my own son, I should beg those overlords, those children's services 4 times a year to see my son. On which grounds? On which grounds?
We can't get actually get him down. No plans for today.
That's the way to do it, ladies and gents.
No, you are too ashamed, Medway Council, of what you do to my son. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? You don't know what shame is.
Right.
Eugene's not bothered because he had his son taken away and he only had 1 kid.
Are they both Eastern European or is it only one?
And when you come to complain to ministry, she's blaming your fault.
He's actually from London.
Oh, right, okay, right.
Croydon, is it?
This is a Sunday.
I heard him speak yet. We'll have to...
my son come home, please follow me on Facebook, Eugene Lukchenenko. E-Surfing on Twitter. I put all my keys here. There is no case, there is nothing. Made assessment. My father was in debt during Second World War. So that his grandson should stay in the foster care for what? I insist in the dialogue with Mr. Timpson. I insist my son come back home now. And that's it. End. Solicitor. You can Google number Kelly's, K-E-L-L-Y-S, solicitor. And please tell them that I was assaulted by a minister, by a child minister who grabbed my mobile phone.
And then there was a problem setting me up, so then I ended up like getting another tenner, and that tenner went like a quid for like less than an hour.
Yeah, he grabbed my phone because he said it's only two of us. Very, very smart, very clever move. Excellent. Well done, Mr. Timpson. I want my son back home now.
I don't think I did this time, no. I know I got a higher bill than the other month.
So yeah, you got no plans tonight, guys, yeah, because you'll be stuck here.
No, no, really, we're on to 5.
Well, you shouldn't be here after that.
I know, but we won't be. We won't be.
No, your mates will be.
No, it's going to stay dry. Yeah.
Eugene, it's on Twitter.
Well, thank you so much indeed. Yes. Could you contact BBC, contact ITV, anyone? You can please. This should be stopped now.
Oh, you'll wear them all day long.
Who did that ask for her kids to be mentioned? Who was it?
Possible to keep in care innocent child for what? 2 years stayed in the foster care.
She asked what?
My house was a bit messy.
She asked Eugene whether she can mention her case, but I missed that one. Let's get further up.
Now, immediately. This is an evil crime, what you do towards mine. This is a cruelty. I can see
further up.
Not bother to talk to me.
Go to that one there.
That one?
No, the one above. See what Diane says here. Whoever's talked to, please maybe not tell them as much. Have they got permission to do that? Roll it down.
Do what?
Samantha Jane Richards.
Well, that won't be any good.
Yeah, these are not for sale. For me, that's okay.
Carol been saying that if anybody gets involved, we'll have to know premises.
No, the boat's right along, it's got blankets. Another 3, are they? No.
Where's David?
Hey?
Look at that, look.
But that's over at the back.
Samantha Jane Richards, Granada called, guys.
Granada?
Granada.
Granada?
Yeah, that's the local news from all around here. Was it you, Samantha, that asked us to shout to Eugene and ask to mention your case? If it is, put it back up.
Nice little work, isn't it? Return my son now. He needs his father. Have some mercy in your heart. You also have children. You have children as well. You ruined his life. You ruined the life of my son. For what?
Martin. Martin. That one there. Tell
one?
Eugene to please mention
David
my case,
on that
guys.
and tell Eugene to please mention my case, guys. I'll get my dad to do it.
Samantha Jane Richards.
Jim Richards.
Why aren't you then doing it yourself?
Eugene! Eugene! Can you mention
Samantha Jane Richards.
Samantha Jane Richards, can you mention her case?
Samantha Jane Richards!
Attention to Samantha case. Samantha Richards from Wales. She needs her grandchildren back home. She's a normal human being. She's okay. But which grounds are being taken? On which grounds they are just being held?
I'll have to kidnap you, man.
It's time to look again on those cases. It's time to look. There is no overlords here. No overlords. Enough is enough. This time gone.
It's probably a good idea not to leave it all.
We don't need displacements, forced replacement. Maybe some children need forced replacement. I don't know, but tens of thousands. This is insane. This is insane. Absolutely insane. Why am I charging the forced replacement? There are kids who are malnourished, millions of children.
Sarah Root. Please ask Eugene to mention my case. It's Sarah Root.
We can't get near him to... And does Eugene know it? Let me borrow it. Hang a minute. I'll get it back in a second. Right, guys. Lisa's birthday today.
Happy birthday!
Have you seen what we've got her? Got a couple of strippers. You've missed the strip though. And I'll tell you something, there wasn't cheap either. Look at car. Eh? Not cheap. We don't do things on cheap, Lise.
David not seen his grandchildren for what? This is enough, those talks. Enough is enough. We will not just talk. You know? Enough. Facebook, enough Twitter. Return my son, come back home now.
Sarah Root wants you to mention hers. Sarah Root.
Sarah Root!
Sarah Root has not seen her children for 7 years. 7 years she not seen her children. 7 years. Can you imagine this? For what? This is absolute evil for this man. The grandson does.
I suppose you both.
Absolute evil. Sarah Root, there are other people, but Edward gave him choice. You know, 4 children. You can get 2 and 2 goes for adoption. Sorry, in the foster care. I cannot print my son Christmas cards.
If anybody can get down here, if you've got transport, get down here to support us. This group needs to grow. This is going to go on overnight. Eugene will not come down unless it turns below freezing and they freeze him out, because they won't allow us. We are not allowed to pass him any clothing to keep warm. They want to freeze him down.
Imagine 85 years old. My father, you know, want to talk to his grandson, not allowed.
Well said, Eugene. Well said.
And the social worker, what is his name? Rob Summer. There is an independent review officer, Sally Plant, all over the globe.
Can you share this? Share it with a group called
Lana, can I just have your keys a second?
Pro Euro or something, or Prova. Share it with Romanian groups.
How are we going to get food and everything up to them?
They're not going to let us. They're going to try to starve them.
Well said,
out.
Eugene. Keep going.
Yes, sir. Let my son come home now.
Yes. Return Eugene's son.
He's not my overlord.
Well, how's Timpson got out there? How's Timpson got out?
I don't know.
I know how
Timpson got out.
Right, see, Edward Timpson's in there and police are in there.
Yeah, because two of them just went back in. Look, he's just come out.
Can anybody tell, is Eugene's phone still broadcasting? Does anybody know?
Alexander. He's a normal guy, he's a stay here. On which grounds he lost his 2 grandchildren? And for what? On which reason?
Right, okay. Please, people, share this. Let's get the viewers and watchers up. The more people there is, the more people to contact media, newspapers, TV, RT, BBC, ITV, Granada. Granada could be a good one because they're this area. Contact any news media you can. Papers, nationals, local papers. Get them, inform them. Inform them this is going to be an overnight thing. This is going to be overnight.
5 children, I have 3 left. 3 children left.
There's 2 people up there that tomorrow, sometime tomorrow when they do come down, probably get arrested. What did he say?
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Don't know.
Any violence, any assault on me will not work at all. It won't help.
Please share this, guys. Get it shared. We're at Edward Timpson's house. His mother managed to get his daughter out of house to take her somewhere else while this is going on, because they probably don't want the daughter to know what the daddy does for a living. They don't want the daughter to know the wealthy lifestyle is at the cost of other children and families. Edward Timpson should not hold the position he does. A Minister of State for Children and Families who refuses point blank. People are.
David, have they found you yet?
Not yet, there's people.
No, waiting for call back. Okay.
Like I was saying, there is Edward Timpson. He refuses to investigate the corruption in the system. And when you look at this house, which is being bought and paid from a couple of fostering agencies, and I'm not sure whether they're involved with adoption agencies as well, but to me, I'm no property expert, this looks like a £1.5 million house here.
Well said.
£1.5 million house paid for by our children.
Our children have paid for this house. We have paid for
Yeah.
this house by the sale of
Our children have paid for this beautiful big house, and Edward Timpson had the gall to come out and ask us to leave the property. It bloody belongs to our children. I mean, this is all his land. All this land here is to this house. This must be a £1.5 million house. I'm not going to get a clear view of it, of the front. Doesn't look like. All I'm going to get is the hedge. Oh, look at all the land it has with it. Let's look at it. This has got to be a £1.5 million house paid for by the theft of our children. How can a person whose family's interest is adoption and fostering businesses, because that's what they are, businesses, how the hell can he hold the position of Minister of State for Children and Families? That's the biggest conflict of interest there possibly could be. I mean, just look at it, that house. Our children have built that house, have paid for that house. How can he get away with it?
been a right conversion, that, hasn't it?
Yeah.